Guys, turn on the news! Oh my god, okay.
It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Bryant Gumbel. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center. We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that.
We the people!
Patriotism showed from every corner of the country. Though there was 2,753 total casualties and 343 rescue personnel died. 36,000 units of blood were donated. 1.3 billion was donated to 9/11 charities. There was a 40% increase of Peace Corps applications. There was 50% increase in CIA applications, and FEMA donated $7.4 billion in rescue attempt. To be an American means to act like an American. After the series of events that took place on September 11, 2001, the country was in despair, and recovery seemed far from possible. Indeed, this was the largest terrorist attack the country has ever experienced. However, starting from President Bush's wake-up call to the nation through his presidential address, to the people of the nation lining the streets of New York waving American flags, patiently waiting for the words of safety, the United States of America was ready for revival. For once, compromise in America seemed possible. Each and every person no longer distinguished themselves as blue or white collar worker, an upper or lower class individual, or a black or white race person. At that time, everyone was an American. Citizens took the initiative to offer everything they could as a result. Impressive amounts of patriotism was shown. Blood, money, and even lives were given in an attempt to help the nation recover. Though the country was in shambles and seemed hopeless, the will of the people preserved, and no American was the enemy of another.
As a result of that event.
That was one of the better things that I saw when I was down there, going in and out of Ground Zero, and even just around the neighborhoods. You just saw nothing but American flags, signs. It's just the country in a whole just kind of came together after that. And I kind of feel bad now because that's kind of slipping away over the years. But the days following 9/11, it was just patriotism to its fullest, and that was the best part out of that. Because me as a responder going down there, just seeing the strangers lined up along the road, the West Side Highway, just cheering us on, coming in and out of there was great, because we needed something to make us happy.
And that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home.
To the health and compensation needs of our heroes and their loved ones. We will remember, and our prayers, comfort, and appreciation must exist for as long as our country shall exist. This is the legacy of 9/11 that we must pass down through the generations, the heroism and the resilience that are the soul of our nation.
And with the amount of first responders and civilians that were missing, there was no way anybody was going to pull any of us out of there or ever give up. They would not have they did not give up until it was pretty much known that no one else was going to be pulled out alive. So there was no way anyone was going to get any of us to get away from that. There, even knowing the dangers and the effects that we might have down the road, it still didn't stop any of us from going there.
Some speak of an age of terror. I know there are struggles ahead and dangers to face. But this country will define our times, not be defined by them. As long as the United States of America is determined and strong, this will not be an age of terror. This will be an age of liberty here and across the world.
Time is passing, yet for the United States of America, there will be no forgetting September the 11th. We will remember every rescuer who died in honor. We will remember every family that lives in grief. We will remember the fire and the ash, the last phone calls, the funerals of children. Former President George W. Bush.